What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing news. I got some rather sad news, or at least it's sad to me, because if you're a fan of boxing, you follow the sport for a while, you would know that Eric Morales, at a point in time, was a very marketable and exciting fighter in the sport of boxing. And I just read in an article that Eric Morales is facing USADA doping charges, and he faces a 2-year ban from the sport. Now, I'm not really worried about the ban because I think he should have retired. I think he should have retired probably a couple fights ago. But I don't know. It's just sad to me to see someone like who's a marquee name, someone I grew up watching, and in order to attempt to keep their career afloat, they resort to cheating because it kind of leaves a stain on their legacy and the good that they have done. Kind of like the Lance Armstrong. You didn't think twice about Lance Armstrong when he was doing good stuff and he opened his charity and whatnot, and then you find out he was cheating or he cheated to get to that point. It just kind of makes you look at him differently. It just kind of tarnishes your legacy, I would feel. And Eric Morales, I really liked Eric Morales. I told you he's definitely one of the top Mexican boxers ever, and I would love to have seen the Eric Morales Juan Manuel Marquez fight in their prime. So, like I said, it's just not pleasing news to read about that. But again, he was, I guess, having trouble making weight prior to the Danny Garcia rematch, which is a fight that was per his contract because when they fought the first time, there was a rematch clause in the fight. And I guess he was having trouble making that weight still, and he resorted to taking a substance. So, clenbuterol is the substance I believe that he was caught with. And the thing I didn't understand in the Danny Garcia rematch, they were saying that he failed the drug test like multiple times, and they kept retaking and retaking, and he failed it 4 or 5 times. And then it got to the point where they couldn't find any trace amounts or something after the fifth test or something crazy like that. And they let the fight go on, which is usually, I thought, not the case. I thought the fight would be just canceled regardless if there's something like the Victor Ortiz versus Andre Berto rematch. They found out he was taking something and it was canceled. Same thing with Lamont Peterson and Amir Khan. That fight was scheduled, had a date, and had a venue and everything, and that fight got canceled. So I don't even know why the Eric Morales fight even took place after he failed 4 or 5 times, and then they let that fight take place, and then he got knocked out. So again, it's just sad, rather sad news to see a fighter. You don't want to see fighters. You don't want to see him go out in a blaze of glory. You want to see him go out remembered how you remembered him when you first started seeing him, or remember as you kid, like as you seen him as a kid. Roy Jones Jr. another example of this. Not that he's doping, but I don't like to remember this version of Roy Jones. I want to remember the '90s version that was destructive and unstoppable, beating James Toney and Bernard Hopkins, um, Virgil. What is his name? I can't think of his name right now. But that's it. So that's basically it. Eric Morales facing doping charges from USADA, possible 2-year ban. He might as well just hang him up at this point. And I don't know how it works, but that fight took place some time ago, and they're just now like charging him. So that's kind of weird, but just the latest in the boxing world. Let me know what you guys think of this. Eric Morales, how will he be remembered? Who's your favorite Hispanic Mexican fighters? And that's pretty much it. Until next video, Ego signing off.